We kick the hour off with the hot topic of the hour, the Supreme Court ruling against the White House in a closely divided decision, ordering the White House to unfreeze $2 billion worth of foreign aid to USAID contractors. Justice Samuel Alito, writing in his dissent, "I am stunned. Today, the court makes a most unfortunate misstep that rewards an act of judicial hubris and imposes a $2 billion penalty on American taxpayers." USAID's acting director, Peter Marocco, tasked by Trump to dismantle the agency, now weighing criminal referrals over the waste, fraud, and abuse. Marocco stating no one will argue with the philanthropic nature of foreign assistance. So this leads to another question. Is it the proper role of government to be in the business of philanthropy? If U.S. foreign aid is only reaching 10% of its intended target and the private sector is reaching the right people 87% of the time, this is a fundamental age-old question. An internal State Department memo obtained by Fox shows an official saying this: "The truth is, the American people have lost faith in foreign assistance." How can we not lose faith in foreign assistance when we saw these crazy things that this money was going to, Tiana?
Yeah. SCOTUS defenders will say this is only about the services already rendered, that they have to pay that bill. And the fact is that Congress can, should, and probably has the political cover to line item veto all of this funding, right? There are funds that we know have been highly successful, like PEPFAR, which is separate from USAID. But USAID, we found out what? $250 million going to George Soros's East-West Management for Democracy Promotion in Albania and other sorts of nonsense. This stuff should be popular to cut, and it especially has to be on the table as we talk about tax cuts.
What do you think, Mario?
Absolutely. Look, at the end of the day, I'm in the money management business. So to me, I always look at dollars and cents. If you give $1, and according to this report, 10% goes to its intended users, which means 90 cents is wasted, doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So at the end of the day, I think, we got to keep our eye on the ball with, philanthropic work over here.
So what the heck happened with the Supreme Court?
It seems like, there will be probably a further appeal. It only takes 4 justices to review. And normally these TRO injunctions are not reviewed by the court, which is why the fact that the court took the case at all was kind of unusual.
Yeah.
I know that there are legal scholars that think that ultimately the funding in the future will be blocked.
See, that's why I think the Democrats are so against Trump as well, because they know that they oversaw all of this.
Yeah.
Okay? They've been sitting there with all of this money going to these crazy places.